Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel Simple Diaries. Today I'm going to show you how I made these beautiful DIY wisteria flowers and transformed one empty corner of my house into a magical wisteria wall tree. So for this we'll need I started by taking a bunch of tissue papers and unfolding them completely. When you open one tissue, you get 4 small squares. I cut them apart and stacked all 4 pieces neatly on top of each other. I repeated this for all the tissues until I had a good pile of small squares. Next, I took a pencil and drew a simple 4-petal flower shape on the top sheet. I made the outline a little darker so it's visible because when we stack the tissue papers and cut one flower from it, we get multiple flowers at once. I also made a few different sizes, some small, some medium, so the final wisteria strands would look more natural and layered. For painting the petals, I wanted to test what works best, so I placed some flowers on a silver plate and some on a notebook. At first, I tried a very light pink shade, but it looked too pale. So I mixed a darker, brighter shade of pink and painted all the petals properly. I left them to dry for about 10 to 15 minutes, and here is something important. The petals on the notebook stuck on the paper and got ruined, but the ones on the silver plate dried perfectly and kept their shape. So I highly recommend using a silver plate or any other smooth surface for drying. Once all the petals are ready, I took a needle and doubled my thread. I tied a knot at the end and started threading the flowers one by one, just like making an artificial garland. I noticed that the petals were looking loose and weren't gathering properly. So I added a tiny drop of glue in the center of each flower where it touches the thread. This made the flowers bunch up neatly and gave them that hanging wisteria look. There is also another method to color tissue paper, and this one is faster, but please try this at your own risk. I mixed poster colors directly into a plate of water and dipped the tissue papers in it. The tissues absorbed the color immediately. Then I took them out and dried them, then cut flower shapes from the colored tissue. It gives a nice gradient effect, but a small warning. This method can make a real mess around your house. Like seriously, just look at what I did to mine. Yep, that happened, but if you don't mind clearing it later, this method works beautifully. This whole wisteria DIY actually started because I had a free corner in my house. Earlier, I kept few money plants there in old glass bottles, that is actually ketchup, jam bottles. We randomly collect and proudly call it recycling. I cleared everything out, cleaned the whole corner, and then started working on the branches. First, I looked at some real wisteria tree pictures online just to understand how the branches naturally hang. old paper bags from home, cut them open. Crushed them with my hands to get that natural bark texture. I rolled and twisted them into long branch shapes. After making few branches, I felt like the normal paperback color didn't suit my pink flowers. So I got ready, went out and bought some dark brown craft paper. And yes, on the way, I also treated myself with ice cream. Back home, I repeated the same process with the brown craft paper, cut, crush, twist until I had all the branches I need. Branches were ready, I attached them directly onto the wall using simple sellotape. You can also use masking tape, but sellotape worked fine for me. After the branches were in place, I took wisteria flower stands I made earlier and tapped them to the branches, letting them hang naturally. For this too, I used sellotape. Slowly, the entire corner started transforming from plain empty spot into a beautiful wisteria tree wall. And that's how this simple little corner became one of my favorite places in the house. It's colorful, calming, and completely handmade. I hope you enjoyed watching this DIY and found the steps helpful. If you try this at home, don't forget to share your results with me.